Hello everyone, that's Roberto for another video review. This time we have Fry's Orange Cream. So you can see it's a, well basically this is a multi-bar pack. There's 3 of them in here, but I thought it's got quite interesting packaging on the front here. I don't know if this is sort of in style of the packaging of old or whatever, but it's quite interesting. It's got like a sort of boy's expressions on there where he's shows his basically the stages of wanting being without chocolate and then getting some, I think. So you've got desperation, pacification, expectation, acclamation, and then realization. So it's Fry's, of course, in brackets probably. So there you go. So desperation, pacification, so that's expectation. It's expectation, realization, it's Fry's. I think there's the one in between, which I can't read. Acclamation, there you go. So there we are. So there we are. So quite you can see the. Hopefully you can read the subtitle. Well, whatever it's, I forgot what it's called. Not the footnotes underneath, whatever it is. Yes, the caption. There we go. So there we are. Quite interesting. Yes. So thanks to Andrew Winton for these. He's not sent them any, but he sort of keep mentioning about them and how they're available, and I never would have known otherwise. So it's yeah, thank you for that. Basically, I did manage to finally find them. Found a Poundland near me actually, but they didn't have them in Poundland. It was actually B&M that had them. So there we go. So strange really. They had loads. They had a big Fry section with their sort of mint cream and the other cream. The 2 different mint ones they do, but not these. So I was tempted to get those actually, and I didn't. But maybe I should have done. But anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for that. So hopefully, I feel I like them as much as you do. I haven't got the 5 cents, of course, but maybe one day. You never know. So quite nice packaging. I quite like it. A bit old school. What does it say on the back? Anything interesting? It says passionate about great quality. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Fry's is owned by Cadbury as well. So it says we are passionate about our great quality Cadbury products. So it's doesn't hide it in any way, shape or form. Yes, there we go. So the trail leads back to Mondelez, of course. So there we are. But there we go. Makers of to TM the King and Queen, it says. So yeah, it's obviously very much old school packaging. And it says 300 gold medals and diplomas. I don't know what that means, but it says it. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but there we are. It says it. Yeah, so we've got per 49 gram bar, 6.2 grams of fat, 3.9 of which are saturates, and 203 calories. There we go. Yeah, that's quite nice. Let's open the actual thing, shall we? Get into it. I don't know if you can buy these individually. You probably can, but I haven't seen them. Well, I've only seen them in a pack like this, so there we go. The microphone is running, yes it is. Okay, so you get 3 of them in a pack. Oops. So there was a bit of, you know, shenanigans going on there, because you can see this is wider than 3 of these. I'll lay them down. Yeah, so you could basically fit another bar in there, couldn't you, really? So yeah, a bit cheeky perhaps, but there we go. I don't think it quite equates to the flourishes like that quite as much, but obviously, yeah, still flourishes. And here's the actual bar itself. So it's quite nice. It looks just like the other ones, but the other ones have green and blue rather than orange. The motif, and I think the Turkish delight one is pink, I think, probably. So again, it looks quite nice, doesn't it? I quite like the look of it. Obviously flourishes at the side. You know, so they are quite... They do present themselves as flourishes, really, if you know what I mean. You can clearly tell they are, but even so. So yes. So there we go, so let's give it a quick measure before I forget. So let's see, so with the flourishes, roughly as I say, 16 centimetres, but without, at least, when it's still unopened, 13 centimetres, so 3 centimetres before we start. So there we go. So yeah, multi-pot bar, not for resale, it says there. Doesn't really give you any more description. Contains soya, may contain nuts. Wheat not suitable for someone with a milk allergy. There we go. Yes, there we are. Let's see if there's anything underneath the crease. No, nothing there. Okay, so yeah, I think I quite look at that. So obviously, you can see it's a fondant cream. Is there any more? A better description on the back. Yeah, chocolate with an orange flavoured fondant centre. There we go. So this to the side. Okay, so I like the look of that. It looks very nice. I like that sort of colour scheme. It's very good. shows you clearly inside the bar and has a nice little. I just like the colours of it. They're quite nice. Yeah, quite nice orange as well. Okay, so let's give it an open. It's 13 centimetres. I imagine that to be pretty much the same. It has broke a bit in here, fortunately. Bit of a, wow. There's a bit of an orange leakage or something. It's very sticky. So let's just quickly give it a quick measure. It's about 13 centimetres, I think we said, didn't we? That's what we expect. Yes, well, that can't be right. It's now 12 and a half. So that's. But yeah, it's definitely 13 centimetres. Wouldn't have thought that would lose half a centimetre, would you? But yeah, 12 and a half, so it has lost even more. That's bizarre. It's very sneaky that, but there we go. Yes, it's kind of broke, so I'll lift it up before. So you can see it's got this nice. I don't know if you can quite see that really. It's quite dark in this. It's quite dismal weather outside today. We can see it's got this sort of subtle segmentation going on, and I quite like that. And it says fries, or fry, is it? Just says fry actually in each one. So it's got 6 segments. Yeah, so they don't really snap very well, I don't think, because they're very, as you can see, they're not really deep. But it doesn't matter. So I'll measure it, let's say, from the bottom to the top, about a centimetre high, which is obviously a semicircle, or something like that, or semi-something. As you can see, it's sort of leaked out of here, it's a bit sticky on the top there. You can quite see that in the reflection. I don't know what's happened there, but there we go. Yeah, okay, so, well, it's snapped there, so let's just peel it off. So basically, there you go. You can see that's what you get. You get this sort of like fondant-y cream centre there. Yeah, so it's quite quite powdery, really. It's a bit like, yeah, like that was left over when you evaporate something in the old science classes at school, isn't it? Well, there we are. Yes, it's got a very nice citrusy smell. Actually, not a typical orange smell that you would expect that you would get with most other chocolates. When you get that sort of. Yeah, the sort of orange flavoured chocolate. It doesn't smell like that. It smells a bit more fresh and tangy, actually. It's got quite a nice. It's quite nice. It smells a bit more authentic, I think. I think you'd say. Yeah, I think I would say that. Okay, let's lift myself up so I can give it a taste. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yes, so there we go. So I'm just going to nibble it a bit and see what happens. So yeah, let's give it a go. Oh, it's obviously dark chocolate as well, by the way, as you can see. I think I didn't specifically say that. It just says chocolate with an orange, so I don't know. It doesn't say dark chocolate really, does it? It just says chocolate. So I'm not sure what to make of that. So I thought it was dark chocolate, but it does just say chocolate. It does look dark. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Very unusual. But it tastes like dark chocolate basically. It doesn't say it's dark chocolate, but it tastes like dark chocolate. It's got that kind of bittery taste, and the centre melts in your mouth. Very quite a funny taste really. It's quite strong. Threatens to catch the back of your throat. I think that's the case with most of these fondant things, isn't it? Like, after eight and stuff, maybe, perhaps anyway. So it's a different orange taste basically. So it's not like really most of the other orange flavours you get, in the Turkish chocolate orange or Quality Street or anything like that. It's probably a bit more similar to Quality Street maybe than anything else. It's the orange in that one. But that one tastes a bit like orange flavoured Cowpole. This one doesn't. I think it's the consistency that's similar. It's a funny one. It's a funny one. I say it's got that because it's got that fondant centre. It's very unusual nowadays, I think, to get a fondant centre with orange flavouring, and it's quite nice to have the difference. Really, I do like it, but it's just a bit. It just has that strong taste. It catches on your throat really a bit, which is I don't know. For me, it might be a bit much, but. It's very different and it's nice, as I say. It's quite refreshing. The orange flavour itself is very it's a funny flavour really. As I say, it's a bit like the I don't know. It's not like anything else really. It's quite different. As I say, it's quite fresh, and it's hard to pinpoint it. And so for the whole bar, trying to find words to describe it really. I think because it's like a fondant centre, it's very creamy, very strong flavoured in its own right. We've got quite a strong orange flavour to it. I mean, what does it say? An orange flavoured fondant centre. It doesn't really say. I mean, what? You know, it's orange oil or something. So, syrup. Just says like citric acid and things like this. So, yeah, flavouring. So yeah, it's quite it is a very sort of citrusy, strong flavour like that. You know, that's the thing with it. So it's quite. And that's the thing with it. It's very tangy. It is kind of like a very sort of bittery, citrusy, strong flavour. It's quite unlike anything else, and it's different. It's refreshing, and I quite like it really. But it's an odd one to recommend. It's not subtle in any means, you know, it's not a subtle flavour at all. There you go, you can see. It's just very different. It's you know, I don't know, I just can't describe it really. It's very hard to describe. It's just a very strong orange flavour that's very citrusy. You know, very, yeah. And it's sort of, you know, as I say, because it's that fondant icing, it kind of does catch on your throat a bit. You know, it's a bit like that, really. Yeah, I think it's just very different. It's just very different. Very sort of, you know, it's an experience. I think, you know, it's an experience. I think that's the gist of it. You know, I'm on the last bit now. It's all quite easily. It is very different. Very strong. Very in your face. The dark chocolate, I'll say, you know, you can tell it's dark chocolate, but it doesn't overpower anything. It's not. I don't think if you dislike dark chocolate, I don't think you'd be too bothered about it in this case. It's just sort of accompanies it quite well. Gives a nice texture to accompany the actual fondant centre. As I said, the fondant centre is very much in your face. It's very strong. It catches on your throat. It is quite overpowering almost. But you know, it's definitely. I say it's hard to say whether it's orange flavour, but it does give you a sense of orangeness to it, and it does give you a sense of that strong citrusy flavour. I say it's quite tangy, a bit lemony in the fact that it tangs you, you know, whereas orange doesn't really do that, I don't think. Well, usually it's satsumas actually, really. I never really have oranges, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so yeah, I think it does tick a lot of boxes, really. And I think it's very different and a unique experience, and something a bit different. I think you would like it really, but I think you'd probably, I don't know. I don't think it's quite the orange taste that perhaps comes across in the Turkish chocolate orange or that kind of. I think that's my favourite orange taste, but I think this one's not too bad. It does do a good job of it, you know, using the sort of the Fry's brand, using the Fry's fondant to supply you with their version, their take of orange flavour, and I think it's what you'd expect really. I think is the gist of it. I don't think you'd be disappointed, and it's nice in its own right, as I say, but very, very in your face. So if you quite like a bit more subtle chocolates, more relaxing chocolates, I guess this might not be for you. This one is definitely you know, does sort of, you know, yeah, packs a punch really. But as I say, I like the whole thing. You know, so it can't be that bad, can it? So I think a 4 out of 5 for me. So you know, so hopefully Andrew, you're not too disappointed with that result. Never really said for sure whether it's your favourite bar or not, but you seem to be quite impressed with it. So let me know what you think anyway. Let me know what you all think as well. Get my teeth in. Good to hear from what you think as well. And if you can find it, as I say, it seems to be B&M is the only place I've ever seen it. So you know, yeah, let me know if you manage to spot it and what you think if you do. Okay guys, so enjoyed that review. Find me to subscribe on my videos. Find me on Instagram as well. Leave a comment or 3 and I'll see you next time. Take care everyone. See you later. Bye. See ya.